So the purpose of this video is to show you guys how to use your BAII Plus Calculator for bond calculations. The first thing I want everybody to do is turn on their calculator, go to Second, Format, and make sure their decimal places is set on 9. Go Enter, Second, Quit. This means that your calculator will show you however many decimal places there actually are. Next thing I want to go through is payments per year. So hit Second, Y, and your payments per year should be on 1. Go Enter. If you keep your payments on 1 payment per year and interest is paid semi-annually on a bond, you must divide the market yield rate by 2. So we're going to run through some examples of what that means. Let's assume a corporation issues bonds of $500,000 at 12% that are due in 5 years and pay interest semi-annually. At the time of issue, the market rate for bonds is 11%. We're going to take the payments, which I've calculated as $500,000 times 12% times 6 over 12, or 1 over 2. Payments are made semi-annually. I'm going to enter $30,000 as a negative for the payment because it's an outflow of cash. I'm then going to enter the face value of the bond as negative $500,000 because it's also an outflow of cash. The number of payments is 5 years times 2 payments per year. I'm going to enter 10 for my payments, and lastly, because I have my payments per year set to 1, I have to take the market yield rate of 11% and divide by 2. That gives you 5.5%. Hit I/Y. Go compute present value, and you'll get the present value of this bond as $518,844.06. Clear that work out, go back to Second, payments per year, and now enter 2. Second, quit. Now we're going to enter the face value of the bond as $500,000 negative. We're going to enter the payment as $30,000 negative. The number of payments will still be 10, and now we can enter the full interest rate, market yield rate of 11, and hit I/Y. Go compute present value, and you end up with the same present value because your calculator knows that it's semi-annual. You can do it either way, but you need to make sure you know what your calculator is set to. Clear your work, and now let's change it back to 1 payment per year. Second, quit. Now assume the same information, but we know the present value. What is the market yield rate? We're using the same numbers, so we have payment of $30,000, still a negative as it's an outflow of cash. The face value is still $500,000 negative as it's an outflow of cash. The number of payments is 10, and our present value is $518,844.06, and go compute I/Y, and you get 5.5% semi-annually, so you have to times by 2. Your calculator is set to 1 payment per year. Because there's 2 payments per year, you need to times that by 2. Now let's do it using Second, P/Y is 2. 2 payments per year. Enter, Second, quit. We're still going to enter negative $500,000 as the face value, $30,000 negative as the payment, 10 payments and a present value of $518,844.06. Present value. Go compute I/Y, and because it's set to 2 payments per year, you get the yield rate of 11% and you don't need to change anything. You can use to solve for any of these. So if you don't know one of the 5, you use your calculator the same way to solve for a payment, solve for the yield or market rate, solve for the number of payments, or even solve for the face value. So let's pretend that we don't know what our face value is. We're going to have 10 payments, 11% rate, a present value of $518,844.06, payments of $30,000 negative because we're going to solve for the face value, and you should be able to go compute face value. Rounded up, you would get 500,000. Okay? So that is a quick tutorial on how to use your BAII Plus Calculator for bond calculations.